I was the beast in these streets from the age of 3. You want freedom? You want control? You want to make money on your terms? Well, guess what? You don't need a business loan or a million followers. You just need a skill, a platform, and a strategy. What's up, millionaires in the making? I'm your host, Tye Aarons, the founder of the MITM Club, where we are on a mission to eradicate financial illiteracy one video at a time. Welcome to video 10 of the Financial Empowerment 101 Sessions series, where we are diving into self-employment, freelancing, and the gig economy. If you're tired of waiting on raises, tired of being boxed in, and you're ready to test out a new income stream, then this video is for you. Now let's keep it simple. You're working directly with a client, you're self-employed. You don't answer to a boss, you answer to your vision and to your clients. This includes freelancers like writers, designers, coders, and coaches, gig workers like rideshare, delivery, rentals, odd jobs, sole proprietors or side hustlers, small partnerships or solo consultants. You don't answer to a boss, you answer to your vision and to your clients. Now, this path comes with power, but also pressure. Let's look at the pros and cons, starting off with the advantages. Flexibility. You get to set your hours, choose the work you do, decide when and where you're grinding from, whether you're working from home or you're working in a co-working space or whatever makes sense for you. You have the flexibility to choose for yourself. Now, the second advantage is unlimited earning potential. You're not stuck at 23 an hour. You can charge more. You can scale up. You can grow your brand and increase your impact. Make more money, make it rain. The third advantage is creative control. You decide how things get done, who you work with. That autonomy alone is priceless. But all of these wonderful advantages do come with some drawbacks. For example, inconsistent income. You might make $2,000 one month and $200 in the next. It takes budgeting. It takes discipline. Like, you really, if you're going to be self-employed, be in the gig economy or whatever, you got to be disciplined. Absolutely disciplined. You must be disciplined. The second disadvantage is there's no built-in benefits at all. No paid vacations, no employer health plans. You're responsible for everything: insurance, taxes, savings, etc., etc., etc. If you don't make money, it's on you. You took the responsibility, you get the freedom, so you got the responsibility, and you have the freedom to be rich or broke. Now, the third disadvantage is self-marketing is non-negotiable. Clients don't just show up. They don't just fall in your lap. You need to promote, you need to pitch, you need to post, or you won't get paid. This lifestyle can bring freedom if you build systems and treat it like a real business, like a real job. Except there's no one telling you, hey, get off your phone and stop scrolling. Your lunch break ended 10 minutes ago. You have to do that for yourself, right? You're now the boss. Now let's talk about gig work, the most accessible form of self-employment today. You've seen it. You've probably done it. This includes rideshare like Uber or Lyft, food delivery like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, short-term rentals like Airbnb or VRBO, online gigs like Upwork, Fiverr, TaskRabbit. There's also other things like pet sitting, tutoring, photography, fitness coaching, content creation. Now, all of this is great, absolutely great, because you can start fast. You don't need a degree. You can stack on top of a job or on top of school. So if you already have things on the go, you can pick up one of these things and make some extra cash. But if you're not careful, it can burn you out. A lot of the time, there's a very high effort with low reward unless you manage your time and market yourself right. Now, let's do a quick exercise right now. Grab your notebook or open up the Notes app on your phone. I'll wait. Okay, you got it? I want you to brainstorm 3 services you could offer as a side hustle or a gig. For example, if you're great at studying math, you're great at studying a certain subject, tutoring. If you really love fitness and you've mastered your body, personal training. If you're creative and you can help people bring their ideas to life, maybe you're helping with logo design and serving people in that way. If you have a creative eye and some skill behind a camera, maybe you start to tap into photography. There's so much money in photography. If you're great with scissors or clippers, maybe you're doing haircuts. If you're a whiz in the kitchen, maybe you're doing meal prep. Maybe you're doing resume writing. Maybe there's so many different things that you could do. So write down the skills that you have and what kind of jobs you could do or what kind of things you can create to bring value to your community. Next, ask yourself these questions for each service. What platforms could I use? Will I use Fiverr or Upwork? Will I use Kijiji or Facebook? Will I use local community boards or my Instagram? What platforms could you use to get the word out? Then ask yourself, what can I earn? Be realistic. Start small and then increase with time, testimonials, and value. Don't start so small that you're at the bottom of the market though. There's way too much competition down there. Maybe midway in the market, working your way to get upwards or a plan to quickly scale to upwards. What are the startup costs? What equipment might you need to use? What websites do you need? Do you need Canva to do designs? Maybe it's just your time. What, because if your time has a cost to it, okay, keep that in mind. So what are your startup costs? The next question to ask yourself is, how would I handle scheduling and delivery? Do you have evenings? Do you have weekends? What time of the day are you going to work? How are you going to make money? What times of the day will you work to be able to make money? Next up, we're looking at how would I handle taxes and income tracking? You have to keep records. You can use simple tools like Wave apps, which is really great, QuickBooks, or even just Google Sheets if you don't really have a lot of capital to start, right? Just start keeping track. How much money came in, how much money went out. And if you guys want, send me a DM and or leave a comment below in this video, and I'll actually send you what I used when I was first starting out. It's a really great tool where I was keeping track every day. I'm like, I spent this much today, I made this much today, and I'll share maybe I put up a screenshot of the spreadsheet that I used to use when I was first starting out. Now, this is how you go from I want more money to here's how I'm going to earn it. Those are two very different places. Just saying I want and saying here's the plan, here's the roadmap. You want to be over here with the roadmap saying this is how I'm going to make it happen. It's so much easier because your dreams are possible when you write them down. So write it down. Now let's keep it real, let's keep it moving. Most people talk about freelancing, but they never launch it. Why? Why do so many people talk a big game but never actually make it a reality? Well, there's a couple key reasons. One of them is fear of rejection. Huge fear of rejection. Another one is perfectionism. You think you have to have it perfect. Chef's kiss, just ooh, eat just like that, perfect. And that perfectionism leads to analysis paralysis and you don't get anything done, right? Believing that you need more time or more followers. It's crazy. When I first launched my fitness company, I thought I needed more followers to find success, but that wasn't true. There are people that I knew that had like 500 followers and they're making $6,000, $10,000 a month, doing way better than I was with my 2,000 or so, however many followers I had. You don't need more. You don't need more time. You don't need more followers. You just need to start now. Stop waiting for the perfect setup. The perfect setup will never come. It does not exist. It will never be perfect. Okay, even when you think it's perfect, it's still not perfect. It's still terrible. You're gonna look back 6 months ago, 6 months from now, and say, "Oh my God, what the hell was I doing? This is garbage." All right, it's not gonna be perfect. So just dive in and get started. Start offering value with what you already have. You're already standing on a mountain of value, even though it may not feel that way. Okay. And you can start to make money today with whatever skills you have. Now, the first client that you have might come from a friend, a DM, or a post on social media. Just keep in mind progress over perfection. Okay. Start with one offer on one platform and 1 week of actions. The 1-1-1 rule. Okay. One offer, one platform, and get it started. Now, here's your millionaire challenge for the day. Complete your Gig Explorer exercise today. Brainstorm 3 gigs, 3 things you could do. List the platforms, the earning potential, and the startup costs. Then pick one and take your first steps this week. Drop your gig idea in the comments below so we can support you on your journey. We're all millionaires in the making. You are a millionaire in the making. And together, we're powerful. We can all work together to help raise each other up. Now, self-employment can change your life if you treat it like a business and not just a hustle. Whether it's a gig, a freelance service, or your first client, ownership begins now. Smash that like button if this helped you get clear. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the tools for income and independence, and share this with someone who's ready to stop playing small and start earning like a boss. Stay tuned for the next video, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.
Give them that creme de la creme whenever I spit that hot. Ain't no lose or draw when it's the only option. Till I'm balling like Stockton, I'm locked in. Researching the best stock tips. Gossip unless it makes a profit.